Hey guys, it's Steebs, and today I'm playing Civilization 5 to showcase a modded civ, which is the Halidom of Ylisse. Obviously, they are a fictional civilization from the Fire Emblem universe. Uh, they are the good guys in Fire Emblem Awakening, aka the Empire from which most of the characters you control in the game, most notably Prince Crom and Robin, hail from, so that's pretty cool. And our leader is the exalt Lady Emran herself, so yeah, that's pretty cool. Uh, Let's talk about what makes this civ extremely good, top tier, and borderline, in my opinion, borderline overpowered, which is their unique ability called Renewal. Gains 2 influence with city-states they're protecting each turn while at peace, up to a maximum of 65. Civs that declare war on Ylisse lose influence with each city-state equivalent to half of Ylisse's current influence. So let's talk about this quickly for 1 second. This this may not seem like it too much right now, but in game, if I pledge to protect every city-state I meet, I'm gaining influence with that city-state each turn, too, while expending 0 resources. So essentially, down the road, I could be allied with every city-state in the game without even bribing a single city-state. But we'll come back to this later. I want to talk about their unique building and their unique unit. Their unique building is the Shrine of Naga, which is a very early game unique building. It replaces the Shrine at the same production cost, the same maintenance, but it provides you with +1 happiness and +2 faith as opposed to the flat +1 faith that the normal Shrine gives you. So it's actually a pretty decent early game building. The extra happiness is nice as well as the faith. It ensures that you have a higher chance of securing a Pantheon on higher difficulties, maybe even a religion down the road. So that's pretty cool. It's a decent building. It's not a game changer, but it's pretty good. And the Pegasus Knight is their unique unit, which replaces the Knight. Actually, yeah, it does replace the Knight, but it upgrades to a Lancer, which I'm not too keen on, because Lancers kind of suck. But it has 5 less combat strength than the Knight. The Knight has 20. This Pegasus Knight has 15. It has 1 more movement speed, so 5 as opposed to 4. And with the Pegasus Knight promotion it starts off with, it's able to move across any terrain, including mountains, with 1 movement cost. So it's technically just like Carthaginian units or a helicopter gunship in that sense. And if it ends a turn on top of a mountain, then it loses half its health. So you can't end a turn on top of a mountain. And it's 40% weaker to range attacks. And it also starts off with Blitz. In my opinion, I don't think this unit is that great. It does have some capabilities that normal knights don't have, like starting off with Blitz, obviously, but it also is 5 combat strength weaker, and it's very susceptible to range attacks, kind of like how Pegasus Knights are in Fire Emblem. So I guess that's pretty cool, but with the way this unit is, like, it's very weak to ranged attacks, and it upgrades into a Lancer, which is a terrible upgrade path in my opinion. I probably won't be using them too much. So yeah. Back to the unique ability here. Actually, the last time I played this civ, there wasn't a cap on how much influence you could get with city-states upon pledging to protect. So essentially, you could get up to 300 influence by the end of the game, endlessly stacking influence as long as you pledge to protect, which is insanely overpowered. It's almost game-breakingly overpowered in my opinion. So apparently, I don't know if this was here before. It does have a cap now, 65. I don't know if this was here before, or it was here and like it was an oversight or something, or a bug with the mod. But that bug made this civ incredibly overpowered because you could infinitely stack influence upon influence on city-states. So yeah, hopefully this cap is real, so we're not too overpowered in this game. I'm playing on the oval map type, so yeah, it's a different kind of Pangea map, so I didn't want to play straight up Pangea. Playing on standard map size, Emperor difficulty, and to make sure, since even with this cap, I still think this civ is kind of overpowered. So to balance the game out, I've handpicked AIs that are competitive towards city-states in some fashion. So I have Greece here, Venice, Mongolia, Austria, and Siam, and I've added the Huns and Zulus as well because they're the most expansionist or 2 of the most expansionist and aggressive AIs in the game. So it'll be interesting to see how these AIs interact with each other and interact with the city-states. And I put resources on strategic balance to ensure that I have horses so I can utilize my unique unit. Everything else is pretty standard. And yeah, let's just get the game going, shall we? No more fussing around here. But yeah, like I said, it'll be interesting to see how the AIs I've picked will interact with each other on the oval size map, the oval template map, and as well as how they react, or not react, but interact with the city-states. Alright, so let's begin here. Let's check out our start. Looks like we have coastal. Ooh, this could be an interesting city. We have a lot of desert hills. So it could be a Petra capital down the road. We got spices, we got incense. Let's move this guy a bit, see what we got here. 2 sources of incense on flat desert, which is not something that's too great. I might put my city on top of the sheep just to get that hill. Sorry about that, I was interrupted slightly. So let's see here, where can we settle? I obviously want to settle on the river on this coast. I could settle on spot, I could settle on top of the sheep, but I think I will actually settle on spot because settling on top of the sheep will give me the extra production early game because I'm settling on the hill. But by doing that, I'm foregoing the yields of this tile later on. So I think I'm actually going to settle on spot here. And let's lock production focus and lock the food tile. And then we're going to go ahead and grab a scout turn 1 here. Now, unfortunately, the scout's going to take 7 turns, apparently. Are we on standard speed? We are on standard speed. I guess I just don't have the hammers. Huh, that kind of sucks, actually, but I guess we can deal with it. We're going to research pottery first. Obviously, we want our unique building, the Shrine of Naga. Alright, let's go ahead and get going here. It's going to be a bit of a lag, just as the game processes turn 1 here. FPS is going to take a dip, but we should be fine from here on out. Like I was saying, I'm not sure. I'm gonna have a hard time working these incense tiles, even with the Petra and the cap. That's if we even get there. And we already found a ruin, a city state. I'm gonna go ahead and pledge to protect because we have that unique ability. All right, let's keep going here, and we'll see. Like I was saying earlier, when I was playing with this mod a long time ago, there was no cap with regards to how far the influence would increase once you pledge to protect a city-state. So we'll see if there is one this game. We'll see if the game is lying to us or the mod maker is lying to us when he says it stops at 65. Alright, let's keep going here. Keep trying to find places to expand, I guess. Keep exploring east with a warrior. More spices over here. Still no unique luxury. There's a lot of incense around here, actually. With my Pantheon, I probably could take Goddess of Festivals or whichever one that is, which gives you culture and faith from 1 and incense. Oh, and I didn't mention what mods I'm playing with. Obviously, I'm playing with the Paladin of Ylisse mod. I'm playing with the Nagaism mod, which is our Civ's unique religion, and also I'm playing with Info Addict, as well as the Enhanced User Interface DLC. So here we have another city-state. I'm obviously going to pledge to protect them. Just taking advantage as much as we can of our unique ability. Pledge to protect. Nice. And let's see here. We're already at 9 influence with Sidon, and we haven't done anything yet except pledge to protect. And I'm pretty sure pledging to protect does give you influence anyway. Like, I think it gives you 10. Like, it brings you up to 10 resting point with a Civ if you have them pledge to protect. But with this Civ, oh boy, it's overpowered. Pledge to protect on Ragusa. A lot of city-states around here. Not too many. Scout's going to take too long, I think. We're going to grow in 1 turn anyway. I might switch to this. Yeah, okay. Grab a scout. Another scout. Keep exploring with a warrior. Send this scout west and then maybe send our second scout north. Just to see what's going on here. And I don't actually think this is coast. I think it's lake. Because it's 2 food. It definitely is lake. I'm not sure. This user interface doesn't tell me what kind of tile it is. But I'm getting 2 food from it. Okay, I see what the game did there. I have it on production focus so that the citizens will go to the nearest production tile. But if it went to this, my city would have been starving, so that's unfortunate. I want to get this scout out quicker though, so I have control over ruins and city-states. So I'm still going to keep this tile. Now we do have a barb camp down here. A lot of cattle actually. Okay. Let's keep exploring with the warrior. Nothing to see down there. I wonder how long this is going to take with if I lock the food tile. If I lock this one, the scout will take 3 more turns. Okay, I'm okay with that. Natural wonder, Lake Victoria. Okay, so we're definitely getting a city down here, and there is a unique luxury, which is gems down there. And we've met Austria. Okay. Goodbye. Hopefully Austria isn't too close to Lake Victoria, because I definitely want this location for myself. And if we settle close by, we can get another source of incense as well, so we can have a decent monopoly on that luxury right there. Let's keep going. Copper down here, but that's a bit far away. Alright, we got pottery. Let's keep exploring. I want to go down here a bit just to see bananas. Okay, interesting. And okay, I think this is ending off the continent a bit. I think we're on the bottom side of the oval continent because we have coast to our south, so it's going to be interesting. Alright, and I want animal husbandry just to see where my horses are, because we are on strategic balance. And once I find my horse, it'll give me a bit more production, because this start is kind of slow with regards to hammers. Alright, let's keep going with this guy. There's actually a city-state down there. I will go down there. Oh, and there's also ivory, so we could potentially place a city right here, or right here, and get all 3 of these luxuries. Let's keep this guy going. 1 turn for that scout, and then we will grab our Shrine of Naga. Unfortunately, I'm kind of ignoring the monument right now, even though I haven't found any culture ruins yet, which is kind of what I rely on when I ignore the monument early game, because this policy, the free culture building, doesn't come that early anymore. So we're gonna have to deal with 1 culture per turn for a bit until I fix that. We'll keep this guy close to our capital here, just in case we have to deal with infidels, aka barbarians. Alright, let's keep going. Trespassing in Ragusa. Let's see how our influence is actually. This is the first city-state. Okay, we're up to 16, and it's gradually increasing. We're only on turn 13, and we're already... Oh, what the fuck? I just moved the wrong unit, and that's kind of scary. I don't want my scouts anywhere near that barb camp. And we found the Mongols, it looks like. So unfortunately, we did spawn next to the Mongols. Hopefully I don't take out too many city-states that are close by, because I want these city-states to be my allies. Obviously, it'll definitely help, especially with this unique ability. It would be useless otherwise. So the Shrine of Naga is taking forever. Unfortunately, there's not much we can do about that without locking this tile and stunting our growth a bit. And I don't want that to happen. So let's just continue on here. We do have a ruins up here. Hopefully we get... Okay, the barbarians are attacking me. We need to get the fuck out of here. I want to meet the city-state. Unfortunately, I couldn't as soon as I could. Oh, nice. We got culture. Just what I was looking for. And let's actually explore this fog of war down here and see what we have down there. I definitely want my first expand to be down here by Lake Victoria. I hope the city-state doesn't take it from me. I'm not gonna sell my embassy to that guy. Maybe we could get an expand up here as well, because there is this gold here, which is a unique luxury, and another natural wonder, but it looks like it's going to be taken by this city-state here. Keep exploring. Meet the city-state. Kiev, let's pledge to protect, since we do get that bonus whenever we pledge to protect. And I'm going to go ahead and go unlock tradition here, since there's not a lot of land we can expand to here, even if we do go liberty. There's a lot of duplicates for this resource, and a lot of city-states kind of blocking us, so we don't really have that luxury there. 7 turns for the shrine. This is a very slow start, but we'll deal with it. Unfortunately, it looks like this is a very small lake, but I could plant a city somewhere here on the other side. Like close to here, and then send cargo ship to my capital or something. Okay, why do I keep moving the wrong unit? That's actually kind of irritating me. Alright, let's pledge to protect. Met Ormus. Okay. What is going on? Why do I keep moving the wrong unit? Alright, let's keep exploring with this guy. Cancel your last mission, because that's pretty stupid. Why are there barb camps spawning everywhere? There's one here and one here. That's slightly annoying. But we're gonna come around with this warrior and maybe deal with this barb camp down there. Keep exploring to the, I guess, northeast with this scout. And keep exploring over here. Another barbarian. I'm not gonna fucking deal with that guy. How much influence do we have over this? So 20. Alright. As soon as we start getting influence with city-states, like as soon as we gain enough influence to become friendly and eventually allied, it's going to give our empire so many boosts that are going to boost our early game so much. So it's going to be insane. And let's see. I think I'll go ahead and grab mining. And guys, this game isn't to showcase my skill at civilization. Obviously, I'm not the best player in the world. I still make mistakes. I am not the god by any means. I just want to show off the civ and what we can do with the civ. And obviously have fun with the game as well. That's why we handpicked the AIs that we picked. Discover more city-states as we go. Keep on pledging to protect. And it looks like maybe I can snag this. Another natural wonder. And that's a really good one too, Mount Kailash. Man, if I was a Spain this game, I would be insane. But maybe we can snag this barb camp from under the Mongols' nose here. And we do have horses right here. I'm actually going to go ahead and buy that, because I need the production. Oh, wait a second. That's plains horses. It's basically the same as this tile. But I want the shrine. Does that make a difference? 1 turn. And it sacrifices 2 turns of growth. It's not worth it. But I did buy the tile, so I guess there's that. I've got a lot of gold just from meeting city-states. And that barbarian is throwing himself into the city-state. Smart. Oh, apparently, unfortunately, we could not get that barb camp from under the Mongols' nose. And it looks like this wonder is going to be taken by a city-state. Which is unfortunate, but I guess it's the way of the road. Let's keep exploring. And we've found Siam. Okay. So we're neighbors with, it looks like, Austria, Siam, and the Mongols here. And yeah, let's keep going. Keep uncovering new land. Keep doing what we're doing here. And I think I'll still get a city up here, even if this wonder is taken, because it's a fairly decent location. I got deer, cattle, horses, another copy of incense, and this unique luxury, which is gold. So we're going to go ahead and adopt oligarchy here. Towards the rest of the policies and tradition. Okay. I'd like to meet this city-state if that's okay. Ooh, citrus over there. So it looks like there's a mountain pass between us and Siam over there, which will make it a little bit difficult to attack them in the future. But we'll see. Next turn. And we've met Greece. He wants to sell me his embassy. I'd rather not. Greece. Where are you, my friend? If I can get this wonder before this city-state gets it, that would be fucking insane. Malacca, that's a really good one, because that's a happiness city-state. Eventually I'll get allied with them too. And another city-state. Alright, pledge to protect every city-state that we come across. And how much influence do we have here? 24. So we're gradually increasing. 14 here. Looks like 19 here. Interesting. And Ylisse has grown. Alright. And I think I will lock this tile. Because we're going to go for the What can I grab next? I might just get a settler next. I don't want to declare war on a city-state to get a worker, actually. Because I want to stay friendly with city-states as much as possible, unless I have to. I might declare war on this city-state, but that's kind of wasting the influence that I've built up, so I might just recruit a worker. Yeah, I'll get a worker before a settler. That sounds like a plan. Because normally I usually like to wait for 4 population, but it doesn't look like we're going to get there with these lands. So I'll grab a worker, and then I'll grab a settler. And it looks like this is where Austria is, to our south. So, if they've discovered this spot, which they likely have since I met them around here, then this is going to be a race to Austria for that spot. Hopefully, it doesn't piss them off too much. I mean, it's not that close. It's like 7 tiles away. Decently close, but not that close. Alright, what am I doing with this guy? He's just kind of jerking off by himself. Let's keep exploring. Yet another city-state. Alright. And 4 faith from this city-state I'd like to pledge to protect. And 1 turn for a Pantheon, it looks like, so. What kind of Pantheon? Actually, if we have first Pantheon, I could get Desert Folklore. And yes, we will get first Pantheon. So that's... I think I'll attribute that to our unique building right there. Double the faith and +1 happiness from it as well. We're at 7. Sitting pretty here with 291 gold. Unfortunately, we aren't earning any gold, but we've built up a lot of gold from meeting city-states and doing other stuff as well. I would like to find a little bit more ancient ruins, but this start is okay since we did get the ancient ruins that gave us culture, and that's what I want in the end of the day. We're gonna have to get calendar eventually to improve our luxuries, but I think I'm gonna go for archery next. Found a Pantheon. Let's grab Desert Folklore. Nice. Alright, so we're going to get that extra faith generation towards our great prophet in order to find our religion eventually down the road. So I think that pretty much guarantees me a religion. Normally in some games, especially at Emperor difficulty or higher, sometimes it's kind of difficult to get a religion. But in this game, I think I'm guaranteed a religion. So I'm going to actually send the scout west since I don't think there's a lot we can see here anymore. Yeah, looking good so far. Looking good so far. We're decently isolated. We're not too close to any warmongering AIs like the Huns or whatever. Obviously, we are pretty close to the Mongols, apparently. Vienna is our closest neighbor, which is the Austrians. So we're looking good. We're looking good, I think. We have these guys to deal with as well, the Siamese. Keep on exploring with our scouts. Keep on finding potential places that we can expand to. I definitely want to explore west, though, because there's probably some insane location over here that I haven't seen yet. Alright, let's bring this warrior back around here. Maybe we can deal with this barb camp. And actually... No, that guy can't shoot me. He's getting blocked by the forest. Another natural wonder. Wow. We're getting a lot of happiness just from discovering a lot of natural wonders. 2 of them are right next to us. This one and this one. Alright, let's keep exploring with the scout and keep going here. Unfortunately, this worker is taking forever to build, but I guess it's the nature of the beast here. The way of the road, if you will. Alright, let's keep exploring. Towards the natural wonder, maybe. And there's an archer there. I'm gonna get shot at, am I? That sucks. Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot we can do about our crappy production to start off with here. Maybe I should have started on this, but if we do end up getting Petra in this city, this tile is going to be insane, especially with like hydro plants down the road and stuff. Now, fortunately, I was pretty stupid to think this was coast. It's actually lake, but it's all good. It's all good in the hood. Yeah, scout took 27 damage or 25 damage or whatever from the archery. I'm just gonna back the hell up. Go over here maybe. That scout's almost dead. Oh, another archer and Greece. More gems here, but we do have gems down here, so that's less enticing. I'm gonna get shot at, am I? Yep. Oh joy. I love barbarians. Let's keep going. I don't want to get too close to that guy. And I want to get to the other side of this river before I start attacking this barb camp. I'm just going to keep backing up with this guy. I don't want to get shot at again, while continuing to get vision of our immediate area here. So it looks like we've uncovered a decent amount of land, and it looks like we have gotten friendly with this militaristic city-state already. Do I have every city-state I've met pledge or protect? Yes, I have. So yeah, I think this is a pretty decent start for us. It's slow with regards to the hammers in our cap, but we can definitely go somewhere with this, especially if I have Lake Victoria in this city. Oh, but it looks like this city's borders are expanding towards it. I better be quick to the draw here, otherwise I'm gonna lose it, as well as this one. I'm not counting on getting this one, but I really want Lake Victoria. Citrus here is something that we don't have yet. Maybe I can get a fourth city down over here. Oh, and it looks like there's our timer, so I think we're running out of time for this episode, but I will continue in the next one. Yeah. So thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. And maybe we'll make a game out of this. See ya.